All right, I was talking about it all morning long, talking about the NFL draft tonight in Green Bay. So the Tennessee Titans, as you know, they're going to have the first overall pick. But let's kind of talk about it as a whole, especially as it pertains to the Bengals. All right, Betsy Ross is here to kind of break everything down. This is what I was talking about earlier, Betsy, for my story today. Obviously, it's a huge couple of days for a lot of draft prospects and the like. A lot of focus, I'm sure, is going to be on who the Bengals decide to pick.
Exactly, and you talk about it every year. Your favorite may not be my favorite, may not be the Bengals' favorite.
Right, right.
But I think that the consensus is that you expect the Bengals to go defense.
Right,
The last couple of years, we've talked offensive line, offensive line, offensive line. And I think with Al Golden now, he is trying to mold the defense in his own image. And I think that, he will continue to do that. And the wild card is what's going to happen with Trey Hendrickson.
Oh, right.
We don't know if he's going to be with the Bengals or not. And so because of that uncertainty, I think they will go for like an edge rusher or someone who can rush the quarterback. And the two names that keep popping up, Michael Williams, he's from Georgia, and then Derek Harmon, he's from Oregon. Both of them do that very, very well. Williams might fall to 17 to the Bengals just because he had an ankle injury. Did not play 100%. He admits he did not play 100% this last year. So, sometimes when there's an injury like that, that player, a good player, might fall, like Anthony Munoz. Anthony Munoz fell to the Bengals at 3 way back when. But, the NFL draft didn't used to be this big to do. It used to be like they called you up. And actually, Anthony, I was asking Anthony a few weeks ago about that. And he said, I said, my wife Dee Dee and I are sitting there in our little apartment in LA, and all of a sudden the phone rings and it's the Bengals, and the Bengals are saying, oh, we're going to pick you next.
I love that.
And
that's
so
sweet.
And so Anthony said, well, the first thing Dee Dee and I, we're celebrating, oh, we're in the NFL. And then the second thing they said was, where's Cincinnati? And so they have to do that. So
someone get a map.
It wasn't televised. It wasn't this big deal that it was. But thank you, ESPN. Now they've made it a thing. The NFL has decided, we can make money off of this and make this league a 12-month league, which they do very successfully. So it's at Green Bay this year. You can see the setup. It'll be fun, but tonight will be the first round. Expect the Bengals to pick maybe a little before 10 o'clock. It's going to be late.
Because it starts at 8 o'clock, right?
Starts at 8.
Starts at 8, and then each pick takes like, what, 10
minutes? 10, and there could be trades in the middle or whatever.
Commercials and all that, all that jazz.
But we will have Bengals coverage. We will have a wrap-up of the draft next week, and of course we will have live reaction with those 3 rounds, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They'll be picking all the way through Saturday evening.
Okay, best case scenario, I'll just put you on the spot. Best case scenario, do you have someone in mind that would be like, if we could get him and pick 17, it would be fantastic?
I think Williams is a good pick. Either one of these players, either Williams or Harmon, would be a good pick just to fill that hole, that potential hole that there might be on the defense. But, I think that because of the uncertainty of Hendrickson, because there is a new defensive coordinator, things are a little iffy, but I think that either one of these picks would be a good one for the Bengals.
Yeah, it is a big deal. You know who I always feel bad for, though? Are the guys that have the cameras on them like the whole night.
Yeah, like Brady Quinn years ago that didn't get picked, and he didn't get picked.
That's just painful, and you're on live TV, or you're on TV, so you just have to keep that face for, 5 hours? So, and then I know our Joe and Jeremy, they're going to be cutting it with that. Anything else going on this weekend?
Busy weekend, as always. Of course, we have the Reds. They are staying on the road. Hey, they avoided the sweep yesterday, yay. Now they're going to Coors Field. The Rockies, not that the Marlins are world beaters, but the Rockies have won 4, count them 4 games all season. Yes, we are early, but they've only won 4 games. So hopefully the Reds can take advantage of this. FCC back in town on Saturday. It's Kids Day. It's a matinee on
sweet.
Saturday, so they'll be playing Kansas City. And Sunday, we're going racing.
Ooh, let's go.
At Talladega.
Let's go.
Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby. Shake and bake all the way.
Shake and bake.
Shake and bake all the way. Betsy, you give me life. I swear. Every time you come on, I'm like, okay, now I'm rejuvenated. I'm ready to go. You're awesome. Appreciate you. Next week is our Derby hats. Remember?
Yes, Derby hats.
I have it in my calendar.
We got our orange on today.
I know.
So Catherine's got her orange on.
We
for
text
the
each
Bengals,
other,
so
yeah,
yes,
before
there you
the
go.
morning.
Next week is Derby, so pick out your wardrobe.
Exactly. 9:27. We'll be back.